Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go.
Now we're back from the dead.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cut the volume. Cut the volume right now. This is MrRazmuss. MrRazmuss live and in charge. How you doing, everybody? Are you Razzies doing good? Because if you're balling, I'm balling. And we all ball. You know what that saying means, I'm sure. Maybe you don't. Do I know what that saying means? I think so. Anyways, this is Razmuss Plays FIFA. I can hear the groans already. Some people hate the FIFA, but you know what? I love the FIFA. J-Hobo, you're a bastard. He's telling me to eat all the gummies. I don't have any gummies, but maybe next time that I get some gummies, I'll eat all the gummies. But see, that's the danger, is if I eat all the gummies, I can't put on a good show. I'm just going to be sitting here comatose, non-communicative. Let's get things going. Starting on time, 7 p.m., just like I said. Now, I'm gonna do FIFA. Of course, FIFA's football. And football is a very British sport, so why not get a British bloke in on the call while I do a British sport? British bloke, British sport, you know what I mean. And can you guys think of any British blokes that could join the stream? It's me, Mark Hyder. I think Mark Hyder is a good one to have. Anthony didn't get back to me. I messaged Anthony and seen if he wanted to join us up, but I don't know. He's busy or something. I've just returned from the pub, drinking a Molson Canadian. Spilled one of them. Had fish and chip dinner with Molson Canadian, and I don't know. The Molson Canadian didn't quite agree with me, so I'm having a cup of tea, Tetley, bold. In the hopes of maybe settling my stomach down a little bit. That's a good cuppa. It's a real good cuppa. Let's see if I can turn the music down a tiny bit. There we go. Sounds good to me. Let's get FIFA up and running. And this time I'm going to remember to screen capture the FIFA. I have forgotten in the past. I am guilty of that. So, J-Hobo, you know that I do have some good news to announce. And this might be a disappointment, but it's not good news relating to the channel. It's good news relating to my personal life. Okay? Hey, track ahead. Track ahead. You know, track ahead. I've got one thing to say to you, mate. Viva la FIFA.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. No, what I meant to say was Viva la FIFA. Viva la FIFA, viva la FIFA, viva la FIFA, viva la FIFA, viva la FIFA. What? The bloke behind me just flipped me off? Are you... Sir, Sir, did you just flip me off? My fans here on YouTube, I've got a YouTube live. They just told me that you flipped me off. Oh, okay. You know what my favorite part about that? I didn't get to see that live, but when I saw it, Joey actually sent me the timestamped link to that, and that was so funny because I found it funny because Fears didn't even really bother to get the guy's attention. And he said, sir, the guy's like looking down, packing his bag, and Fears just starts going off about, the fact that the viewers said that he was flipping them off. And the guy looks up, he's like, what was that? He didn't even hear a word Fears was saying. Oh man, it was hilarious. It made me bawl. Alright, I'm just gonna contact Mark. He said he was okay with joining the call. I'm gonna just message him right now and see if he's still into it. Hey Mark. Oops. Hey Mark, I'm live now. Do you still want to join me? Mr. Hyder. And I got a message from Fears. He says, dude, anything is possible, man. Think positive every day. You can achieve anything new. Nice, dude. Fears, you rock, man. Yeah, dude. You're awesome, Fears. Okay. So I got a story. Story time with Raz before we get into the game. Just gonna get the game going here first. Oh, there it is. A little bit of lag time, but it's there. Look at this bloke over here. This bald bloke. Hashtag bald bloke. He looks pretty passionate about something. Let's just
break it down on the Men in Blazers podcast. Download it on iTunes or at meninblazers.com. And if you simply cannot wait for Sunday, press the button in the bottom of your screen right now.
So these two guys were either hired by FIFA to do this podcast, or they had an existing podcast that was so popular that they got hired on by FIFA. They're called the Men in Blazers podcast. If they got hired on by FIFA, I'm sure they made some serious dough doing that. But story time with Raz. What is this? I don't know if this is a Canada-wide symbol, but here in BC, this is the symbol that you see on back of cars. It's magnetic. This is a symbol you see on back of cars to signify a learner. So the driver's licensing in my province, I think you can start at 16 years old. Okay, you can start, I'm pretty sure, at the year 16. You go in and take a knowledge test, 50 questions. If you get 40 correct, you get your license, learner's license. So the learner's license means there's no tolerance for alcohol. You can only drive between 5 a.m. and midnight. And you can only drive if you're accompanied by a family member who is 25 years or older. And when you have a family member 25 years or older accompanying you, you can also have one additional passenger. Those are the limitations. Okay, you have to do that for 1 year. And if you can do that for 1 year, well, after 1 year, you are eligible to take the N test, as it's known. So it's the same as this green with a big N on it. And that means new driver. And it's a road test. So after a year of being a learner, you can take your road test. So theoretically, at the age of 17, you can get that. I took my L test at the age of 18. I think I might have taken it when I was 16 too, but failed. But the most recent test that I did was in 2012 when I was 18. I failed. I got pissed off. I had a fuck you, fuck the world, fuck the institution kind of mind state. I was smoking a lot of pot and wasting my life, basically. And I neglected to go back and take the test until now. Because for a long time, not having this right here at the age of 16, when you're supposed to have it, it was a source of anguish and shame and guilt for me. And it was definitely a contributing factor to depression that I suffered from the year 2010 off and on. until now. This year, 2016, has been an incredible year for me. I've been feeling better than I've ever felt before, and I contribute a lot of that to you, Razzies. You people who watch my stream, you people who interact, you people who are friends with me on the internet, you know? It means a lot. I mean, it really helped me out. I know people have come into my stream before and said, hey, you know, you've helped me out of rough spots. Well, you know what? You have helped me out of a rough spot, and 2016 has been the best year of my life. Childhood aside, right? But, yeah, crazy story. So I went and did the test today, and I got my L. It was like a breeze. I'll tell you the story. I have this rosary given to me by my grandma. It means a lot to me. It's pretty old. I don't know exactly how old. I don't know where it was made. I don't know where she bought it. But it's an old rosary, and both my grandparents are German and very deeply religious Catholic. And I'm not a huge Catholic guy. I was never baptized or anything, but I identify with the Anglican Church, and not far from here is the Christchurch Cathedral. This beautiful, beautiful Anglican church, the most beautiful church in the city. And actually right across the street from it is Tent City, which I've talked about. So today I set out with the goal in mind to go get my BC services card, which is basically combo driver's license, medical card, etc., etc., because I lost my medical card during the move, when I moved. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this, and I honestly never thought that I'd have this. That's how depressed I was. I didn't think I could do it. And not just depressed, but like I didn't pass the test, and I just thought, you know, I had lost faith in myself, I guess. But anyway, I set out with that goal in mind, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to wear the rosary, I'm going to go to church. I went to Christchurch Cathedral, I said a prayer, and I left, and I felt great. And the prayer partially, like, I'm not a super religious guy, but I don't discount religion. You know, there's just people, oh, religion is just this bullshit. The man in the sky, it's bullshit. Okay, it might be bullshit, but it's worked for a lot of people. A lot of very successful people have relied on this symbol right here and the ideology that goes with it to become very successful in life and happy. All negative associations aside. So I went in there with that kind of mind state. I went in there and said my prayer, and you know what? It calmed my nerves. It gave me confidence, because I thought, you know, my path is. In my prayer I said, hey God, you know, my path is in your hands, and it helped. It calmed me down. It gave me reassurance, gave me confidence, and so from the church I walked downtown toward the licensing offices, and I thought, you know what? I'm a little jittery. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to go to the pub and have a pint. So I went and had a pint of Kilkenny Irish Lager. Or Irish Cream Ale, I think it's called. I said, you know what? I'll have one more. So I had another pint. And then I'm feeling confident and totally calm. And I went to the licensing office, waited in line, took the test. It was a breeze. You're allowed to get 10 answers wrong. I got 3 answers wrong. Passed it with a 93%. And then I went back to the church, gave a $5 donation, said a thank you to the Lord above, headed on home. And that's my story for today. And that's why you guys, anyone at home who's watching this, any Razzie who's ever doubted themselves, say a little prayer to whatever, to God, to the powers that be. Say a little prayer, it'll give you a little bit of peace of mind. You could do anything. You could do anything. It's true. Apparently the Blazer Dudes in Blazers is a huge soccer podcast. I see. They used to be on Grantland. Hey. Hello?
What's happening?
I don't recognize this voice.
No. Yeah, I just figured I'd call in and congratulate you on the, I don't know, I guess we call it a learner's permit here in the States.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same here. Well, thank you. This is, by the way, just for everyone listening, this is Tractorhead. The unfamiliar voice is Tractorhead.
Yeah, I sound like crap right now, so I'm going to be brief, but I just wanted to call and congratulate you.
Thank you, man.
So, and there's one other thing I would like to say to you, MrRazmuss, and chat before I head out. I got a couple things to do, and then I'm gonna come back into the chat. But there was one brief thing I wanted to say. So, Viva la FIFA!
Yeah!
Bitches.
Viva la FIFA! Ay, 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 ay.
Oh my! So,
Hey, you invented that phrase, man.
I don't know. It just came to me. But,
Awesome, dude.
anyway, like I said, congrats again. I gotta do a couple dishes here from supper, and I will be back in the chat. So,
Awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad you called in. It's good to hear your voice, man.
yep, no problem.
All right. See you later, man.
Yep, we'll catch you later.
Nice. Hey, that was awesome, man. Now that I've got Skype open, I'm going to give Mark Hyder a call because I did tell him that I'm going to give him a shout. We'll get Mr. Mark Hyder. The Prince of Ponies. I do believe he's a Prince of Ponies. So, everyone who's watching right now, anyone in the chat, let me know if you've ever had a moment like what I just described in your life, where you were stuck on something and you felt like you could never achieve it, but one day you got out of bed and decided that today is the day you're gonna do it. Hey, Adam Pacitti, you just missed my huge story, man. My huge story involving many different things. So J Hobo says, he says, yeah, it's a good community we have, despite what people say. Now, do you mean the religious community? Mark Hyder.
Yes, it's me.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing, mate?
Hello.
Get everything organized and... Alright, I'm just doing something with OBS here so I can have my face here. Do you want to be on camera?
I'm used to the camera. The camera loves me. Go for it.
The camera loves me. I love that, Mark. That's hilarious. Alright, let's get a window capture here. You know what OBS is like, right, Mark? You've used it plenty, right?
Yeah.
It can be a pain, but once you get a hang on it...
Depends on the computer speed sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Now, Mark, I told you about my issue with OBS not long ago, right?
Yeah.
It just stopped working, but thankfully it's been totally good for now.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, hang on. I don't think you can see my camera, but you'll see it on stream in a sec. Oh, are you watching the stream, or you just...
I'm not. Yeah, see the link to the stream. Anyway.
Okay, hang on. Alright, actually I guess I can't show you because my webcam's being used. But, today, Mark, I went and got my learner's driving permit.
Right. How's that?
It's good. You know, I doubted myself for so long that I could just never do it, and I just...
But the thing is, in UK, to get a learner's driver's license, you need a passport.
Yeah. Well, do you need a passport or just photo ID?
No, you need a passport to get a official driver's license.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? Here you can take the learner's permit test at the age of 16, and I'm pretty sure I did that and failed. And then I did it again in 2012 when I was 18 and failed. And I felt so bad about it. Like, it definitely contributed to some depression that I had. And
you were smoking a lot, wouldn't you?
I was smoking a lot of marijuana, yes. That probably had a lot to do with it. But also, I mean, not having the license, I felt so ashamed and guilty because my family would be like asking, it's like, oh, have you got your learner's lit? No, I haven't got my license yet. And I just kind of felt this shame or whatever. But today I got out of bed and I thought, you know what? Instead of just doing what basically amounts to fuck all, bugger all, I'm actually going to do something that's been haunting me for so long. And I went to the office and I got it. And it's awesome.
What's the law like, having passengers or not?
Right, so you have to have a family member who's 25 years or older.
Who can drive, though?
Who's got a license.
And
You have to
driver.
have that person in the car, and then at that point you can also have one additional passenger.
Are you restricted to only daytime hours?
Yeah, 5 a.m. to midnight.
Right.
Zero tolerance for alcohol, but that's okay. I mean, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to be able to drink beer before I drive it. No.
And that means you can, if you come to UK again, hire a car.
Yes. Well, maybe not with my learner's permit, but 1 year from now, which is probably going to be, if I ever come to UK again, which I will, it'll probably be over a year from now. Then yes, I can hire a car for sure. But okay, here's a question: if you hire a car in London, do you have to pay the congestion fees?
Well, depending how many days or something.
I see. Because you were telling me that there's quite a hefty fee just to drive in London, right?
Well, within a certain, it's not the whole of London.
The central area, right?
Yeah, it's central London, but it's depending how many days, how many what's your basic travel? Because it could be within your fee when you hire a car.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Fears. John Fears says, "Yeah, dude. Sam, congrats on getting your license. Nice. Thank you, Fears." You haven't come across John Fears yet, have you, Mark Hyder?
No. Do I need to fear him then?
Do you need to fear the fears? I don't think so. He's actually half British.
That would surprise me if he's a Canadian.
Oh man, you're a funny guy, Mark. So,
did you hear about my latest news?
you have to tell me. I don't know. What's the latest news?
Well, yesterday I passed 2,000 subs.
Yeah, I watched your video. There was a bloke giving you like a congratulations video that you reacted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I checked your sub count. It was like 2,030 or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, here's the interesting stat: is before you became a brony or like publicized that. Just a second, I'm gonna add John Fears to the call.
Okay.
Hey, Fears.
What's up, dude?
Not much, just hanging out here with my friend Mark from England.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Fears is half British, so we are in good company.
Yeah, Mark, the interesting statistic that you said in that, I think it was in that reaction video, was that before you kind of publicized the info that you were a brony, you just got to 1,000 subs, right?
Oh, I was about 700 subs before.
Yeah.
It was down to one video that there was a spike in the subs.
And then, since then, you've gained 1,000 more subs. I mean, that to me is pretty awesome.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's so awesome because right now I'm stuck at 700. I think I just made it to 706. So if there's hope for you, man, there's hope for Fears. So hey, man, congrats on the 1,000, man.
Yeah, it took me like 2 years just to get to 700, and a year to get to 2,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's awesome, right? It's like really good.
Dude, that's so cool.
Some of my videos got higher views as well.
How's that Dracula video doing?
Dracula? What?
Oh wait, there was that horror movie.
Oh, right. I'll check in a minute. 7,000. That other video, 7,864 views.
Which one is that?
Just for a reaction video.
Are you serious?
That is so sweet.
Just for a reaction video, and my outtake video got over 600 views. Just for a new reaction on my outtakes.
Oh my god! Did you link the outtake video in the description? Like, was the reaction?
Awesome.
Was the reaction? Did the reaction video that had 7,000 have a link to that outtake video?
No, that outtake video was made before I had. It was I collect a bunch of videos first.
Okay.
Because I need it's only about 3 minutes long, but 600 views just for my mess ups.
Hey man, apparently your subscribers love you.
That's awesome, dude.
I love them.
Yeah. I love all my subscribers too, all 242 of them.
Okay, you wanted about the Dracula video. YouTube did put a age restricted on it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Was there some... What kind of content was it that needed that?
It's more to do with nudity a bit.
I see. A little bit of a nip slip.
Yeah. Even though I haven't actually seen the video I've uploaded. Let's see.
Oh, Trackerhead's informing me that it's not 242 subscribers that I have. It's 243. Yeah!
Hey, that matters. Every one of them matters.
Exactly. Every single one of the Razzies matters to me.
Right. 436,794.
That's the Dracula video.
That is insane, dude.
Oh my God.
That is like epically awesome insane.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How did you find that? How the heck did you find that video, Mark?
I was just I was looking for public domain movies.
Uh-huh.
And when it said it's public domain, I always do a cross reference with other websites.
Right. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. But sometimes it's very hard to tell if it's really truly in public domain now.
Don't they say, I know in Canada at least, I think copyright runs out something like 50 years or 25 years plus a lifetime or something like that?
About 70 years, I think.
I see. Hey, Junk Drawer's in the chat. What's up, Junk Drawer?
How about Blackburn Rovers today, Alan?
Now, to Mark, to fill you in a little bit of what John Fears does, he does all kinds of videos and vlogs. But recently he's started doing live streams, and he's been doing live streams from the local Starbucks. And I said, John Fears, pretty soon you're going to be a legend at that Starbucks.
What's the upload speed?
I guess you use the Starbucks Wi-Fi, right, Fears?
Yeah. Sometimes I upload them right from Starbucks, or sometimes I'll wait and upload them like when I get home. But Mark,
are you required to buy coffee as well? Yeah.
I do buy coffee there. I love their coffee.
But it's expensive though. Starbucks is expensive for coffee.
It can get sometimes expensive, but Mark, to give you like an idea.
Hey,
I have two.
Adam Pacitti, what's up, man?
How's it going? It's getting busy.
Good. Oh, we got two Brits and a half Brit here.
Exciting. Yeah. How's it going?
No. Anyway, Mark, to chime on what Sam was saying, I have two channels. One channel I just mess around on; it's just vlogs, and then the other one I do a lot of like professional videos on my other channel, like skits and parodies.
Keep in mind the word professional is used very loosely, right?
Yeah, well, I think they're professional. I try and edit them as good as possible.
Okay.
Like I'll do short films and cartoons and parodies and short films and stuff like that. But yeah, check it out, Mark.
It's a real tussle between the two of them. Try and get the ball.
But we dabble in a green screen yet. That's when it gets harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried a green screen yet. I don't even know if I could do it, man.
Well, you need good lighting. Lighting is key for good green screen effect, and then the right editing software.
I reckon you also need a green screen, right?
Yeah, but if you got a green wall or even blue wall, that that is your substitute for a green screen.
I see.
And they're not that expensive.
Well, I guess you just get a piece of fabric, right?
You can, but it's getting all the creases out.
I see.
Yeah, Mark's got like a pop-up green screen, which they're like 30 or something. They're really good.
And that's around about $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 53 or 54 Canadian.
Now, where are you guys from in England? Like, what city?
London.
Nice.
I'm originally from an island right at the bottom of England called the Isle of Wight, but I live in London now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, my mom's from York. She was originally from York, and then she moved to a little town. Have you guys ever heard of Hull? Hull?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
Hull house.
It's horrible. We got
Have
stuck
you seen
there
that
once,
video? Have you seen that video?
No, what video is that?
There's this video. I went to a wedding where some guy basically refers to as Hull as shithole.
Oh, seriously? No, yeah, it's so rough there. I was stuck there for 4 hours waiting for a ferry once, and it's just the most miserable place you've ever seen.
What makes it so miserable?
Grey, very grey, really like urban and just quite rough. Like it's a bit of a. I don't want to say it's dangerous because if you're in the city centre, it's just not going to be that dangerous. But if you venture out the city centre, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, I really have to.
Like when when I took the tube from Heathrow into town, you go through some little like outskirt towns or something, and some of those places look rough, man.
Yeah,
I really have to watch my step whenever I go there, but it's kind of cool because whenever I go there, like they like my accent. They're like, "Oh, you're from America," and I'm like, "Well, I'm half British, half American." And then I've never got the shit kicked out of me, but Adam's right. You gotta like watch your step there.
Yeah, it's not a very nice place.
Just speaking to my dad because we need a new washing machine.
Oh yeah, is yours broken?
Well, it's clunking every time that it is in a cycle.
I see.
Hey Sam, congratulations on getting the license, bro. That's awesome.
Thank you, Fierce.
No worries, man.
Yeah, it was a big. I mean, it's a big achievement for me because I doubted myself for so long. In that regard,
I guess it's pretty uncommon for people not to drive over there.
Yeah, it is. Here, it's a little bit less common because, or it's a little bit more acceptable not to drive. There's a decent transit system, and you can honestly bike anywhere within the Greater Victoria region.
Right.
But, yeah, it's a social thing, right? Like.
Yeah, I don't drive either, and I get it all the time. And most of my friends are learning now. Living in London, you just don't need to. Nobody drives it.
Yeah, living in London, you definitely don't need to. And plus, there's no point. I mean, it's expensive as hell in London.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I envy you guys. I envy you guys so much because in America, it's not like, oh, I don't know if I have to. It's a necessity. You have to drive everywhere.
Well, yeah, not just in America, but in your area of America too, Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. Yeah. There's barely any public transportation. Now, like if you lived like in LA or New York or something like that, you could bike, walk, or there's public transportation. But in St. Louis, Missouri, they don't give a shit about you. They're like, you either drive yourself or you're not getting anywhere, buddy.
Yeah, and there's like, there's more distance to cover, right?
Oh, yeah.
Whereas I live on an island, so everything's pretty compact and condensed, but yeah, it would be nice, having the license is now going to enable me to take trips that I wanted to take but was never able to take, like going out, driving out into the forest and camping or something like that.
So is it just the learner driver thing that you've got at the moment? Do you still need to take a test?
I took a test to get the learner's permit. Now I have to wait 1 year before I can take the road test to get a new driver's license, or to signify I'm a new driver. And I believe that's 1 year before I can take a test to get my full license.
Right. So you can drive on your own now?
No. I can only drive if I'm accompanied by a licensed family member, 25 years of age or older.
Gotcha.
Well, haven't you got no family? Who
Sorry?
Can you take?
Oh, what if you've got no family?
Yeah.
I'd say you're hooped, but I'm sure that there are, what do you call it?
If you're living on your own, you got no family that you know of. How are you gonna get?
Well, I'm sure they've
that?
got workarounds for that, right? There's probably exceptions for that rule.
Yeah.
Mark, have you cast everyone for the fan fiction yet?
Not yet. I am looking
It's
for
still available.
I'm looking for mostly females because
I can do female. That's no problem.
no, it needs to sound proper female because when you think of all the dramas like on the radio, they're played by females.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mark, have you found
the
any?
female
Have you found any female voice actors yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, I got a question for you. What kind of content do you do?
Wait. Let me answer this for you, Mark. Fears. Mark is the greatest English vlogger of all time.
Correct.
Nice.
I do reactions, vlogs, mini vlogs, unboxings, tech videos, and many other videos.
Middies.
Middies.
Okay.
Mark, you've even got a few drone videos, right?
Yeah, but not the greatest. Stable. It's not stable.
I was just curious because one time, or I'm sure Sam's done it many times, but one time I came into a stream and he was showing a part of your vlog, and I watched the rest of it, and so I was like, well, I know at least he does vlogs, but I was curious what else kind of other content you do.
Well, I've got over 1,528 videos.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mark, when did you join YouTube?
2013. Oh, well, technically I joined 2012, but I didn't technically make videos until 2013.
I see.
So you're averaging more than one video a day.
And Adam, do you do videos?
Yeah, well, my job is like a video editor, but I don't really do much on YouTube. I kind of want to get into it, but I work for a company called What Culture who make wrestling videos, and that's what I do. I edit them.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Like, I told Sam knows I've been trying to find a film job for a while, so what you're actually doing for a living is what I went to film school for, and the reason why I go to the coffee shop every Tuesday or Wednesday, depends on how busy I am, I'll do a stream or I'll edit for a little bit, but I'm there mainly to apply for film jobs.
Well, you should apply to What Culture. They're looking for film editors at the moment. If you I'll tell you what, I'll send you a message and I'll get you a link so you can apply.
That would be cool. I don't know if I have enough money to move to the UK, but
no, you can do it from there.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, we've got loads of freelance editors, so it's just basically making top 10 lists, so top 10 things you didn't know about Spider-Man or whatever.
Dude, that's awesome.
You can do it from home, and they pay you per video. Yeah, I'll send you a message.
Well, that's
Fears,
awesome, man. I
Fears,
appreciate
you'd
that.
shine at that, man.
I appreciate that, buddy.
No problem. What software do you use at the moment?
Oh, dude, Fears will edit nothing except on Final Cut. I love the shit out of Final Cut.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's not. We use Premiere, but you can use what you want if you're cutting them.
They started me off in film school, I guess just as a start. We started with iMovie Maker, then we went from iMovie Maker to Avid. Didn't really like Avid. Then we went to Adobe Premiere, and then I was waiting very patiently because I love Steve Jobs. He's one of my heroes because he made the coolest Apple products before he died, and he said, I love movies and I want to create an editing system just for the Mac. And so, some of the biggest people in film right now edit only on a Mac, and so Final Cut you can't get anywhere else except on Mac products.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I know it's industry standard. It's pretty uncommon. I edit on Windows still, but it's pretty uncommon to edit on Windows in film.
I love Final Cut.
Why is
it's good bit of software.
Why is it so damn expensive, though?
It is expensive. It really is. In film school, I bought the civilian version, and the civilian version, I think I had to save up $700.
How much does the military version cost?
That I don't know. Well, the reason why I said civilian, because they have a littler version, obviously the big industry one is going to be thousands of dollars, the one that Steven Spielberg uses to edit his films on. So it's a bigger Final Cut. And
this is gotta be goal. No, I hit the crossbar. Shit.
Like in my film school, they called it the civilian
right.
version.
Yeah, it's probably the consumer version.
Yeah, that's what.
Junk Drawer Video says, I don't know if you have hang on, what does he say? He says, take your license and drive to North Bay. I don't know if you have a car yet, but that's okay. You can just steal one. Hey, good advice, Junk Drawer. I've always wanted a criminal record.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, wait. What about number plates, though, Sam? Do you need to change number plates every time if you move somewhere else?
Well, if I were to get my own car, I'm not gonna do that until I get a new license in a year, which will allow me to drive independently. But yeah, I'd have to get a license. I'd have to get the car insured, which would give me the number plates.
But you don't have to change it. You not have to change your number plate every time you go to if you live somewhere else.
Like if I were to move?
Yeah.
If I were to move out of the province, yes. Eventually, I'd probably get new number plates, but I don't anticipate doing that anytime soon. I think I'm probably gonna live in this province my entire life, unless work takes me elsewhere. I really love
Sam, I'm definitely proud of you, man. That's awesome. Like that's that's a big thing, because like in America, I don't know, maybe it's not a big deal in Canada, but like getting your license and your permit and getting that first car is like a big thing in America. So yeah, I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it's kind of it's a rite of passage, coming of age, and the majority of people get it done when they're 16. But like I say, I I failed at the age of 16. And I don't know. I just as the cards fell, I just never went back to the test.
You definitely didn't fail. Like, just some people do it like at different times. Like I didn't.
I failed the test. I failed the test, I think, twice, and that discouraged me big time. But it was a combination of different factors why I didn't get the license sooner. I mean, like I say, it's a nice achievement to have, and
yeah. Some people just get it at different times. Like my buddy, he didn't get it until he was 22. I waited a year because I didn't think I was a good enough driver, and I got it when I was 17.
I see.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take off, guys. I just wanted to come in and say hi and congratulate you, Sam. I got some work to do.
All right, Fears. Hope you have a good one, man.
See you
later, guys. Peace.
No.
So, Mark, what's been new with you, man? What's new with Mr. Hyder?
You got it from Tommy, didn't you?
Maybe a little bit.
Well, I got something planned in October, but I can't go into detail at the moment.
Ooh, another non-disclosure agreement?
No, it's not that. It's my own. It's my own terms. I haven't announced this anywhere on YouTube yet.
I see. Don't feel obliged to announce it here. Mark, I'm seeing a giant rainbow dash. What the heck am I looking at?
That is a blanket.
I see. I thought it might have been a flag.
that blanket was £8 and it's huge. and I took it to Buck, and it made Buck history.
Did it really?
Yeah, it was in the highlight video they make.
Can we try and guess the names of the ponies behind you?
You could try. I did the same to Tim.
Derpy.
Right.
That's a pony.
Right. No, can you name the ponies I got here though? That's the thing.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I assume one of them would be.
Derpy's not on here.
Rainbow Dash.
Well, obvious, yeah.
Obviously. PewDiePie.
Nope. PewDiePie was that.
Is that right?
Alright, I got one. Applejack.
Nice.
Yes. And she smells like apple blossom.
Really?
Yeah, she got a set.
Was it filled with flowers or something?
No, it's scented.
How did they scent it? Did they just spray it with something?
No, it's like a rubber sort of thing, and they'll stick it in there.
Oh, they just put a rubber inside.
Yeah.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yep.
Yes. I can't remember any of the other ones.
Princess Celestia.
Yes.
Fratricide.
Luna. Luna's the one beside it.
Yeah, Luna.
Mark, you know how I know all these names? From watching
Me?
your bloody vlogs, man.
Oh,
I never
dear.
thought that I'd know the name of My Little Ponies, but here we are.
What's the name of the one that comes up all the time and goes, "Hey, come on!"
That's Sweetie Belle.
Sweetie, that's your favourite, right?
Well, when it comes to CMCs, Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle's my favourite.
Sweetie Belle. I'm going to watch an episode later because I've never actually seen it.
Careful, Mark says that if you watch an episode, you might get hooked.
I can deal with that. You'll see me at ClockCon 2016.
Oh my god.
Is there an actual convention called ClopCon?
I don't think so.
Mark, you have the knowledge that we need to know. You've been to several conventions now, My Little Pony conventions. Are there any areas of the convention or, lectures or anything like that devoted to Clop?
I believe that not in UK, but it has known to happen in America.
I see. So maybe it's more of an after hours kind of thing?
Yeah. But most bronies don't really say much about it because
I see.
It's a personal thing.
Yeah. The Flying Scotsman Big Daddy Gaming just came in and says, "Challenge, me versus you." He's probably been watching me play and thinking he could kick my ass.
Well, they do have a ScotsCon in Scotland.
A ScotsCon?
Yeah, for My Little Pony, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There must be quite a few in the UK, right? 'Cause you...
Not really. There's only now Bucky's gone. And he's got Pony's
Buck's finished
gone.
now.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Why did they decide to discontinue it?
It was more to do with funds, really,
I see.
because it's not cheap running cons.
No, it's not. But that's why you need to prepare for it correctly, right? As an organizer.
I think Chris Pereira has learned that lesson as well.
Chris Perillo. You know what? You know what disappointed me is I signed up for the mailing list for Vlogger Fair. I think it was the last one. And I expected, it said we'll email you when the news comes out about ticket sales, etc. You'll be the first to know. And like months later, I'm thinking I haven't got an email from Chris Perillo yet. And I asked around, and maybe you or Anthony was like, "Oh yeah, tickets went on sale." And I thought, what the fuck? Chris Perillo is supposed to be this tech genius, and he can't even get an email list correct.
So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table,
You don't like Chris Perillo anymore then, Mark?
I don't say I don't like him, but it's true that his baby really took over his life, really.
That's true.
He needs to ditch the baby.
Ditch the baby, get back to the vlogs.
So he's doing like less tech stuff now because he's got the little Jedi thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was Jedi this, Jedi this, Jedi sounds like Jedi. Oh my gosh.
Bottom of the table, Rotherham United with 27 points. And then reading up the table,
Have you seen? When was the last time you watched a Chris Perillo vlog?
32 points.
Last year.
Wow.
Bristol City with 32.
I saw his Patreon has gone down like several thousand.
Blackburn Rovers with 34 points.
Several
He must be
thousand
having-
dollars or several thousand subscribers?
Several $1,000s, but his video views are pretty like average now. I think some of them weren't even hitting 1,000, and he's got so many subscribers.
Yeah. Clearly, people lost interest.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a beverage.
So Mark, who's left to cast?
Oh god, I got a list somewhere. No, not that one. Like.
Is this going to be something that's animated, or is it just an audio thing?
It's an audio drama, really.
Cool.
So this Scotsman guy says, it's okay if you're scared to get beat on your stream. I'll go look for someone else. But here's the thing. If you're willing to play with a subpar team, like Blackburn Rovers, then we can perhaps get a challenge going on.
He says here, yeah, one spunk stain to your mum's face. Boom. Fighting words.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Spunk stain, it's a semen.
I know, but I've never heard someone say, yeah, man, one semen stain to your mom's face. Boom. Yeah, this FIFA, man, it's a tough game.
I've been buying games all day. I bought FIFA 16 for the PS4 today because I want to give it a go.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry, Mark, go on.
I'm looking for a Philly female for my OC. Someone to play my mum.
I can do that.
No, it needs to sound like a girl though.
I can do that.
Well,
don't doubt me, Mark.
Adam,
No,
why don't you give Mark a sample right now?
Mark, why don't you clean your room, you bloody insolent fool?
And critics
That's pretty
will,
good.
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
bad.
but critics will say that's so clearly a bloke.
Well, you think that sounded like a bloke?
No, that's what critics will say.
Okay, right.
Because you don't cast females to do female voices for radio plays.
Are there any men left that I can do?
Okay. Nope.
Brilliant. All right.
Mark, you got a pretty high standard. I mean, I thought I put in a pretty good sample for Spike, but clearly it wasn't good enough.
Well, I wanted to hear that other person's audition as well.
I know, but they got the part, right?
They got the part because it sounded like the character.
Yeah.
Because they were better than you, Sam.
I know.
Sam, do the voice that you did.
I thought I had a pretty good go.
Whoa!
I'm Spike! Ha ha!
That's your J-Rock voice.
No, definitely not. J-Rock is, ha! Hey, ladies!
This is the one who won it.
I don't see anything.
You hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything. Mark, what was that in your hand? Was that like a...
Oh, this is a IO shield for the computer.
A what?
A shield for... It goes back on the back of the PC. It's a PC.
Oh, I see.
It's got IO shield. It shields it from like electrical rays or something.
All right.
Well, it's very hard. It's actually quite hard getting the female voices. So.
Are there not that many female My Little Pony fans? Is that the problem?
No, it's finding them who female people who actually voice.
Okay, gotcha. Is Tim doing any voices?
I don't think he'd agree to that.
Would he not? Is he not a My Little Pony fan? I thought he was into it.
No.
It's a shame.
How's Tim been?
He's alright. Got a job now.
Wow. What does he do?
He's cleaning somewhere.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why did he stop vlogging? It's been years since we've seen a Tim Hyder vlog.
Well, thing with Tim, he doesn't have a dedicated camera as such.
Oh, so he was using yours?
Using yours, but I don't want to keep doing his editing for him. But last time he did his own editing, and it was awful.
I remember seeing he edited the gaps between every word, didn't he?
Yeah, because when you're actually making a video, you allow about a couple seconds pauses sometimes, especially when you go on to the next segments.
Yeah.
So you know where to cut. And when you do an outtake, give a couple seconds so you know where to cut.
Mark, you're an expert on editing, and do you think it's unfair to hold Tim to such a high standard of editing? Because he's kind of new to it, right?
He was new to it. I said, now on Tim, I will do your own editing. I will do my edit. But then it does not really tell his story as such. But I kept most of the stuff in already.
You want to know my favorite Tim Hyder moment?
He's got a big bum.
He's got little legs. And a big bum. Tim seemed so confused by the anatomy of that Santa Claus doll. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, a lovely fellow has just joined our chat here in the live stream. Sun Gaming TM. It's got some lovely words for everybody.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, but I still adhere to my policy of no bans, no blocks, nothing like that in the chat. Everyone's welcome.
I got temporarily blocked from Juggalo's stream today. I wasn't very happy.
Was it for the whoop whoop or what?
No, I was trying to get him to do challenges that he wouldn't do, like eat a load of human hair.
I remember you asking me, but you were in the hangout and he just blocked you?
No, I joined the hangout afterwards because he posted the link to it.
Ah, right. That was pretty good. Juggalo seemed like he was in a great state of mind. He was going ballistic.
He was cool with that actually. I kept telling him that I had already PayPal'd him the money, so he had to do it.
Does that work anymore, or has he learned his lesson about that?
No, I think he's learned his lesson. He checked, and I hadn't PayPal'd him any money, but I want to see him do it. Or drinking sea monkey water. I think would be good.
Oh God.
He does some fucking gross stuff.
Well, I know. I mean, you know what impressed me is that he was unfazed by the surströmming. You know, every single video I've seen, people barf before they even put it in their mouth. You know, or they just touch it to their lips and they start vomiting.
In the chat, because you mentioned that, and his response was, "Well, it's food." It's like, well, yeah,
it is. That's true. It's food, but I've heard it's pretty fucking revolting.
Yeah. He's eaten everything. He was going through a list of the stuff that he's eaten, and he's eaten the testicles of about 20 different animals. Mental.
Oh man, I thought one standout moment in his stream today was when he's saying, "Why do men like to fuck women in the ass? You know, does that means they're gay or bisexual?" I thought that's some kind of like far out logic for sure.
Yeah. He's a hypersexual being.
That's true. That's
Constantly
true.
talking about sex, and I can't quite figure him out. I don't know what's real and what's fiction. But I like him tremendously. I thought, because obviously we all just knew him from Tommy Talks, but I really like the guy now. I think he's quite cool. Yeah,
I know. He's definitely grown on me a lot. Like, I kind of, you know, you first kind of see him and you think, okay, this guy's just lying or whatever. But then I put that aside, and yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
I like how he cares for Bob, you know? That's kind of cool.
Who's Bob?
You never heard of Bob?
No.
Bob is his roommate, and he's always taking care of Bob's leg wound.
What?
Yeah. He's this big guy. He's bigger than Juggalo, dude.
No. Where can I see him?
Big, long, greasy hair. Okay, hang on. You want to see Bob? I'll show you Bob.
Vlogs Bob.
Bob's awesome, dude. Okay, hang on.
There you're driving with Bob to eye doctor. This is the most Juggalo YouTube video title ever. Driving vlog with Bob eye doctor. Yep.
Yeah, man. Hang on, Juggalo vlogs. I don't even think I'll find his channel. Oh, no, here it is. There's one where I mean, if you've ever seen the how to heal a skin infection at home videos, that's all Bob's skin infections. I wouldn't recommend watching those videos either. It's pretty gross.
No, there's some gross. When the fly flew into his mouth today when he was doing his eating challenge, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I was pissing myself laughing.
How did it manage that? Was he just hanging his mouth open or something?
Yeah, he was like mid chew, and then suddenly he just starts like freaking out a little bit, and goes, "A fly just went in my mouth," and then he threw up in a bucket.
Are you serious?
No, you should get it up. Brilliant.
Dude, I have not seen that. I mean, I tuned in way too late for the challenge, so I missed that.
Yeah, I missed the challenge, but I went back. It's definitely worth watching. He didn't manage the 4 burger thing. He wimped out because of the fly.
Wow. He eats pastrami, but a fly is what'll make him puke.
Yeah, I know.
It's a confusing one.
Yeah,
Mark, have you ever had a Big Mac?
That sounds so wrong.
What?
Big Macintosh.
Oh. Yes, Big Mac is a character from MLP, right?
Yeah.
But have you've had a McDonald's Big Mac, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could eat 4 of them? One after another?
Maybe 2, because in UK the Big Macs are actually quite small.
Yeah, 2's easy. I've eaten 2 before.
Yeah, they're pretty small here too.
Yeah, they did look bigger. I was quite surprised at how big they look, because obviously Juggalo's quite a big guy himself, and it was pretty big in his hand.
I always wonder about those fast food eating challenges, because people always bring them home, right? And you leave McDonald's for like 5 minutes, and it's definitely out of its prime, you know?
Yeah.
Nearly inedible at that point.
Yeah.
And, you know, Juggalo Vlogs clearly had to, you know, he's got to drive somewhere to get that shit, and who knows how long it took him to set up the live stream, but...
I watched the chicken nugget challenge where he collapses as well through dehydration.
Yeah, what do you think of that? I mean, to me, it looked a little bit staged.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like some bad acting to me, but on the other hand, the reasoning behind it is logical, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how dehydration works. You know, obviously salt is dehydrating, but he would have. I don't think you just faint through dehydration that quickly because of high salt intake. I don't know. I'm not. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Bob guy's huge.
Oh yeah, he's massive.
Stylish though.
Very stylish. Yeah, he's got some great T-shirts and patterned shirts. Mark, have you got any like patterned button-up shirts?
Patterned?
Patterned.
Oh, fucking hell!
You mean cloth? You mean cloth? They call it cloth.
Well, like a shirt with a pattern on it.
Like this one.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
No Hawaiian shirts?
No. It's like you see them wearing in the street, and you're thinking, "Have you been on holiday?"
Yeah. Oh man. I think even Mr. Bean when he went on holiday. Oh, what was that?
Just got Bob's leg up. It's the most grotesque.
it's not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you that.
No, it's not.
For the squeamish.
What's up with it? How did he? Oh, I don't want to know. Actually, don't worry.
No, I don't want to know either. It's one of those things you look at, you just wish it never occurs to you. You know.
Why would you put that on a YouTube video? What's the? It's all shock, I guess.
Have you ever seen that wildly successful channel where it's some kind of a dermatologist and she's popping pimples and blackheads in all of her videos?
There's like a massive Reddit community for popping as well, isn't there? It's actually
I think so. I don't get it, man. It's pretty gross.
No, my friend Maria loves it. I had a fairly small spot on my back, and she was like, "Let me pop it. Let me." I said, what's wrong with people?
What's your obsession with popping this shit?
It's weird.
I guess there's a certain degree of satisfaction for people, though, right? Like,
it's the build-up,
there's
isn't it?
Stuff in there, and I gotta get it out, you know.
Yeah.
That's mum's for you as well.
What was that, Mark?
That's mum's for you as well. My mum did that to getting spots on my back all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is she a popper?
I told her to stop because it was hurting too much.
What about Tim? Did she ever do it to Tim?
Might have done.
Mark, your brother intrigues me. You know, like I kind of know you a little bit more than I know Tim, but like Tim intrigues me. I don't know why.
Maybe he's taught us about musicals all the time.
Yeah, could be.
He needs to get back into vlogging, that's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Tim vlog pop up in my newsfeed for a while.
Buy him a camera for Christmas, Mark.
No.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's for the good of the internet.
Did people bring me gifts? No.
Tommy sent you some gifts. I think he sent you a Tommy NZ 2010 hat or something.
Yeah, but that is one of his own designs. It's not something. It's not something that was on my wish list or something.
That's surprising. But everyone wanted a Tommy NC 2010 cap.
Has it taken?
And he gets mailbox whether day of the week he gets it.
Yeah, he gets sent loads of crap.
Mailbox every third Monday.
Like
I don't even think it's Mailbox Monday anymore. His recent video was like middle of the week, I think.
I haven't watched him in a while now.
Yeah, it's been a while since I really took an interest in Tommy's vids.
And also, getting a PO box in UK is actually quite expensive.
Yeah.
Especially for the post office. I've checked the post office really.
Oh dear, I'm struggling to score goals again. That's my biggest downfall in FIFA's. Struggling to score goals.
Right, let's see. You had to choose. Do you want it a collect or deliver?
But what if you pick collect? It's got to be cheaper then, right?
Right, collect is 210. Right, £23 monthly fee. 120 if you want it every 6 months, or £210.
That's expensive.
That is pretty damn expensive.
Yeah.
Why is everything so much more expensive in the UK?
I don't know. I forget.
How much is it for delivery, Mark?
Delivery, it's £260 per year.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. How much does Tommy pay?
I don't. I'm not sure how it works in America, because there's independent third parties for PO boxes.
Right, so they don't have like a Royal Mail. They don't have a national.
There is. Well, there's the US Mail. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But thinking about the American post office, they have we get post delivered through our letterbox. Sometimes you have to physically go outside.
Finally got a goal.
I have to go outside. I don't have a letterbox.
You have like a cumul sort of poster.
No, I've got like a box, like a mailbox in the US, but I've got to unlock and stuff out.
Like a pigeonhole or something.
Like a pigeonhole, yeah.
A pigeonhole. What the fuck is that?
Mark, what part of London do you live in?
Southeast.
Me too. I'm in Lewisham.
You're pretty far away from me then.
Am I? How southeast are you?
Well, I'm not far from Peckham.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
You guys should do a meetup.
We should.
Meet on neutral ground so that there's no possibility of anything untoward.
Well, if I watch My Little Pony tonight and get into it, then I think we'll probably just meet at the next clock one.
Well, I got hooked on the first 2 episodes.
Took you 2 episodes.
I'm
gonna download it right now.
Mark, have you've got a few episodes on your channel, right? Where you've got like a reaction?
Yes, I do.
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1. Should I just start from the beginning, yeah?
To get basically the first one is a pilot episode. You get to know about the characters and what the episode really.
Right.
Mark, are there any evil ponies?
Yes.
Which ones are they?
Well, depending on what season. It all started from like season 2. We got Discord.
But that's not a pony. That's like a monster, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's got pony parts. Oh god.
What's your custom pony?
Her name is Gallic Crush.
Is she evil?
No.
No. She's got evil colours. But she's got a friendly face. Are there boy ponies as well?
I know. Yes. What do you mean by evil colours? Even Derpy's grey, but she's not evil.
Grey and like a blood red colour.
But then you're judging.
I am. No, I'm being.
Yeah, you're
racist.
judging. You're judging on the colour. If you say, "Oh, that person's got red hair, he must be evil."
Well, no. If they have red hair, they don't have a soul.
That's right.
But you wouldn't say no to a brunette.
Touche. Mark, you know what was a really good vlog that I watched months ago? It was when you had that work party at the pizza place.
Oh yes, yeah.
And I guess your colleagues, they were taking the vlog camera and vlogging each other. It was funny.
Do you ever get a bad reaction to vlogging in public, Mark?
Reaction? What do you mean?
Well, like, I don't know. I've only ever seen maybe 1 or 2 people vlogging in public, and I always find it like a bit, not weird, but like it's just an unusual sight. Does anyone ever stop you and ask you what you're doing, or?
No.
Okay.
That's something that I was thinking about. You know,
Yeah, but you do
I've never seen anyone vlogging in my life, and I've always wondered what is it like to come across someone who's vlogging, because I've been the vlogger. I've never been the person seeing the vlogger.
Well,
I think it takes some balls.
I've been asked, are you taking pictures? When I was in the museum, and I think they were worrying about flash photography.
Gotcha, right.
And I did a bloody movie. I said no, I'm doing movie pictures.
I'm doing a silent film right now.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, but it's been a close game, and you wouldn't put it past the visitors to nick a goal back.
So
you must have done most of the British museums now, Mark, right?
Sorry?
You must have done most of the British museums now. The London museums, right?
Yes and no. When it comes to art galleries, it's a bit no-no to film.
Oh, you're not allowed to? Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Science Museum? I went there the other day. It was really good.
I've done that about two or three times.
Yeah. It's great in there.
Mark, you've vlogged a lot of London.
Yeah. I flogged the heart of London or something.
Mark, you ever thought about vlogging the people of London?
Like, just walking down the street or something?
Well, like, you've done the sights of London, but have you ever thought about doing the people of London?
Well, there's some... I don't think I have, but I want to do like a tour bus vlog.
Explain that.
Go on the London tour bus and actually do a video segment there.
I see.
But it's so damn expensive. It's like £30 just for a tour.
Is that how expensive they are?
Yeah.
I thought they'd be like a tenner. That's really, yeah, it's pricey.
And you got to choose if you want to do a night time or morning or afternoon.
Yeah.
And UK weather last year was pretty crap.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
No.
All right, here's something for you, Adam Pachidi. I'm gonna mention this to you because, well, and Mark too, and the viewers. So there's this girl who I used to hang out with a lot in high school, and like I did have an interest in her, and several times, actually like one time, 2 times, we were in the same bed and we were getting like a little bit frisky. And she stopped it both times. She said, wait, I can't do this. I can't do this with you, Sam. And I was like, well, you initiated it, right? But anyway, I haven't heard from her for a long time, except occasionally she will like my Instagram photos, right? But it's the rarity of the likes that gets me wondering.
What sort of photos is she liking? Is she liking the photos of food or your face?
Some of the extremely delicious looking food.
Nice.
She liked my most recent photo, which was the driver's license.
Blackburn Rovers 1.
Right.
Let me just see here.
Bristol City 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers.
So you trying to work out?
The shirtless photo after I'd gotten a good pump on working out.
Did she like that one?
Yeah, she did. She loved it, dude.
Yeah, that's a pretty sure hint, right?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I'm not sure if she's hinting at something or you know what I mean, like subliminal, like liking the photos, and you know what I'm referring to, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the most sensible thing to do is use the direct message function to send her a picture of your penis. If she blocks you, she's not interested. Otherwise,
Oh my god.
Well, you're right. You know, and nothing is better than a nice limp cock photo.
exactly.
Oh man.
No, she sounds pretty interested, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you initiate something? Send her a poke?
Send her a poke. Yeah, exactly. What do I do? Do I just think, oh, hey, I've noticed you've liked a few of my Instagram photos quite selectively. You know, maybe you want to get some coffee sometime.
Do you like her pictures back?
Oh dear, I'm not sure. She doesn't really post that much, and what she does is kind of lackluster. But
Don't tell her that.
now you know what? I think I might see if she's on Facebook. Hit her up on Facebook. See if she wants to hang out or something. Can't go wrong there, you know.
You need to get yourself on Tinder.
Oh, buddy, I don't know. I feel like me and Tinder would have a really inflammatory relationship.
Well, you might be on Tinder hooks though.
What is that?
You might be on Tinder hooks.
What is that?
Ugh.
I've never heard of that before.
Being on tenterhooks is an expression meaning that you're I don't know how being on really excited about something, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He was doing some wordplay. It was
Mark's really good at that, and that one went right over my head. It's probably one of those British terms like spondulix I'd never heard about until Mark mentioned it.
Dulix.
Yeah.
Junk Drawer says, "Are they Instagram pictures of your dick by chance?" That is my advice. When in doubt, whip it out. He says, "Ask her for nudes. She'll get the hint, or send them without taking the hint. Either way, Junk Drawer, I can always count on you for top shelf advice."
Okay.
Right, I better get to bed. It's been good chatting. I will speak to you both soon.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, man.
No worries. Take care.
Yeah, see you, man.
Right, I think someone wants to talk to me on Skype.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my other brony friend.
So is this the end of Mark Hyder on my stream?
For now.
All right.
For now.
Mark, I'd like to say very sincere thank you for joining me. If you have anything you want to say to the viewers or audience, feel free.
None of them are pony fans, though. That's the thing.
You never know. Some of them might be closet pony fans.
Because I might ask questions that I want only bronies to answer.
Right. Well, either way, subscribe to Mark Hyder on YouTube because he does great vlogs. Even if you don't like pony content, he does excellent vlogs. And Mark, I hope you have a stellar evening.
Stellar evening.
Yes.
I don't drink that. I don't drink Stella. It's disgusting.
A Stella Artois evening.
Yeah. Or pussy evening. Yeah.
Oh, God. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, Mark.
Okay, bye.
Ta-da. Nice. That was great. Great to have a couple of, I wouldn't say newcomers, but, you know, people who don't typically call in. It's great to have them on. Couple of Brits, mate. And Sega Infinite just joined in. Yeah, dude, it is Sega Infinity and beyond. So I think I just won that last game, which is pretty fucking sweet. Alright, let me just double check the standings here. Oh my god! We're in 18th place! Oh, yeah! Look at that, dude! 18! So far away from relegation. Yes! I'm so happy about that. Dude, I think it was Timmy who said that I'm not very far away from promotion. However, promotion is looking like... Is it the top 2 teams that get promoted? So 66 points. I've got 37. Oh, that's a long way to go. It's fully 30, so if I have to win over 15 games. Damn, I don't know if I can do that. Really don't know if I can do that. Alright. Sega Infinite. I just finished work for the week. Looking forward to balling on the weekend. And I'm ready to ball right now. I'm ready to ball right now. Well, dude, if you're balling, I'm balling. And we all ball. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, fella? Alright, here's a quick little tidbit of information. Last night I played that snippet of a Tupac song, the intro. No copyright notice. Not at all. But the song from the intro of FIFA caught a fucking copyright notice. God damn. Sega Infinite says, shout out to Junk Drawer Videos. I don't know if he's hit 1,000 subs yet, but if not, let's get him up to that point as soon as possible. Looks like Junk Drawer needs 54 subscribers to hit that magical 1K. It's not far now. Totally not far now. So, I'm just going to pause that copyright-free music. And play that intro of the Tupac song that I played last night, because it's a great intro.
Shall not fear no man but God.
West Side.
Though I walk through the valley of death. Shed so many tears. I sit down before I wake.
Yeah, man.
Grab a nigga and take me to
That's what I'm talking about. Well, if Raz had $1 million, you know what I would do? I'd get $1 million fucks from a stripper or two. Alright. Enough nonsense. Let's do our little simulation. Now, what do we got here? An update from Korea. Kang Sang-woo. An Hyun-byum. Some of these Korean players really lack. Like, look at the stamina. Reactions, interceptions, vision. Terrible. But acceleration's good. Agility's pretty good. Sprint speed pretty good. Dribbling pretty good. I don't know. Right midfielder, any midfielder, I'm looking for speed, dribbling, and most importantly, crossing. Because if they can get that ball to the strikers, that could lead to some good goals. Mislav Orsic from Croatia, playing for the Jeonnam Dragons in Korea. Interesting. Oh man, and he's like a very good player. Well, let's see if they'll let him go for cheap. Park Young-ji, sorry buddy. You're not cool enough to be on my team. I'm only interested in these guys. They're actually from the same team, so we'll see. They may not want to let him go. Danny Graham, demanding the start. Well, you know what? I'll give him the start. And who else was demanding the start? This guy here. But Evans is so much better. Alright, we'll put him in. I think I'm gonna put this guy in for Nyambe. Nyambe kind of sucks. Well, it's not that he doesn't suck. It's not that he kind of sucks. It's, come on, switch it up a little bit. Let's see if there's any other Tupac intros I can play. Staring at the world through my rear view. That could be a good one. What album is that from? I think there's a movie or something, and that song is in it. Staring at the world through my rear view. I'm not seeing it. I don't have that song. What the hell? Staring at the world through my rear view. Anther just messaged me. Oh, okay. He's busy. That was awesome to get Mark in here, and Adam Pachidi, thank you for joining me. And Tractorhead, briefly. Much appreciated. Here's the song. The instrumental side of this song is great.
Staring at the world through my rear view. Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean? Staring. Multiple gunshots to the block, the fun stops. Snitches was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped.
It's a good song. If you're ever looking for something to listen to. Alright. So what's going on, Razzies? How you doing? Chat's awfully quiet. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Let's get into the game. Yeah, man. All about that electronic music, man. Leeds United. I gotta get a goal or two here. Get even higher up away from relegation, because relegation is not something that I want to face. Blackburn's better than that, man. Fucking Martin Tyler and shit, telling the fans, the audience, that I'm gonna get a draw? Hell no, I'm gonna get a win. I'm gonna get a win big time. Oh, I'm not gonna win doing that. Tell you what.
Well, looking at this, there's
Sega Infinite says, can we get more Tupac songs going, or will they get taken down for copyright? They will likely get taken down for copyright. It's too big of a name, dude. You know, the Tupac estate is huge. But see what we can do. Maybe speed up the song or something. That could work. Oh, Henley. Henley's moving in. Have that cross. Oh, dude, finally a header worked, but no goal. No goal, just wide. And that was nowhere near to the goal. Good try, though, mate. A valiant effort. Here we go. Tommy Spur. Have that shot. Oh! Very close. It's too bad that there's so much fucking red tape around using music you like on YouTube for a live stream. Especially considering that I'm not even fucking monetizing this shit. I'm not getting any money from other people's content. You know? And I don't know, it just sucks. Like, I wish I could just play whatever I wanted. Play some fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan and shit. And you know what I'm talking about. Here, I got a good idea for some music we can play. It's an entire soundtrack. Here we go.
Let's sing a song for the broken hearted. Oh, whoa. For the broken hearted. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Silence and for the hearted. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. I'm gonna hear my voice when I count it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live a life. It's my life.
Oh my god. I love how out of time he is. Woo woo.
This is the ones who stood their ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tommy and Gina who never backed down. Whoa, whoa.
Woo woo!
Gotta make no mistake. You gotta make your own way. It's my life. It's now or never. I
I'll live forever.
I just wanna live a life. It's my
It's my life. Dude, this is almost as good as a Sega Camp a cappella, but almost. You know, the almost is a very far away almost. That was a reckless tackle.
Never stand tall when they call you out. Don't break when you don't back down. Whoa, whoa. My life is now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna
Tommy sings.
It's my life. I'm taking over my way. You said I did it my way. I just wanna live alive.
It's my life.
It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live alive. It's my life. It's like an open highway. I'm breaking said I did it my way. I just wanna live alive. It's my life.
The opposition can't get near them.
Oh, what is this one? Oh.
5 to the feet in the moors, the feet in the getting doors, the feet coming off of the blacktop, and it makes me want it more. I'm out of control. The fight, I'm ready to go. Beat my money on the other guy and know what I do, I know. It's been a long time coming. The tables turned around. One of us is going. One of us is going down. I'm not running. It's a little different now. One of us is going. One of us is going down.
Oh, that's a heavy song. Like, let's change it a little bit here.
Love, you don't hurt me. Don't
Hurt me.
No more. Don't hurt me no more.
Love! Yeah, Sega Infinite. My favorite part of Tommy singing is the mumbling when he doesn't know the lyric. Yes, it's so good. It's so perfect. Ooh.
I don't know. You not there. Need you know.
I've always wondered what possesses him to pick the songs. Like, what is the... Is there any vetting process to what songs he chooses?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But it's love. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Yes! Yeah! Go Tommy!
Top to the upper, up, up, there. Rudy, oh Rudy, to the fruity, oh woo, to the fruity, oh Rudy, to the fruity, oh Rudy, to the fruity, oh Rudy, oh up, up, to the up, damn, hey dude, the whole know what to do, goddamn, thing too, she knows just what to do. Rock to the east, she walked to the west. She's the girl that I know you. To the fruity, oh Rudy. 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 To the fruity, oh Rudy.
Yeah.
Oh, wop, dop, doodle, wop, 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 dang.
Wop, pop, down, wop, pop, down.
Oh, no, drives me crazy. Gonna die, ding, daisy. Sure, no, drive me crazy. I look up me, yes indeed. Why Scotty I go to the me, to Rudy, woo Rudy, woo, oh woo, Rudy, to the fruity, Rudy, to the fruity, oh Rudy, oh wop out to the lemonade,
Yeah, I got a goal. Thank you, Tommy, for inspiring that goal. Sega Infinite asks, whatever happened to Tommy Sings? Tommy told me that he lost the login information. He basically said he lost access to the channel. He lost the, he doesn't know the password, or someone changed it or something. Here's another classic.
Boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? you bad boys. And you had bad shakes, and you can fucking do it. You bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, you took it from your father. You took it from your mother, and you took it from your father.
This is ridiculous.
Boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Like, if you really like... Yeah, Sega Infinite, I was just about to say, if you really like the chorus of a certain song, Tommy Sings is the place to be. If you're more of a verse man, verse and a bridge kind of man, you want to stay far away, because all you're going to get is some West, best, bad boys, what you gonna do? You know, it's like, the chorus is Tommy's forte. Let's get back to some electronica. For sure.
Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves.
Jeff Shreves?
Really heavily on his shoulder then. You can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Jeff Shreves in the know, down by the bench.
Oh, what's going on with this song?
And he gives it back.
So I want to tell you something about my adventure today. And it really was an adventure because it wasn't just a routine trip downtown. Oh, there was a lot that happened. Oh, that damn keeper. There was a lot that happened, and one of the events was that I ran into very close to home. Actually, it was on my way back, like in my neighborhood. I'm just walking along, and I see this guy, kind of like funky hippie kind of looking guy, and I think, you know what? That looks like a guy I know named Fabian. So I cross the street and I walk up to him like, "Hey, Fabian," and he makes eye contact with me, and I'm like, "Wait a tick, that is not Fabian. That's a completely different person, but someone else that I know. This is my buddy Nat from my very first year in high school." And I said, "Hey, Nat, how's it going, man? You know, remember me? It's Sam from high school." And he says, "Yeah, dude. Do you want to buy some acid?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was taken aback because this guy, when I knew him in the 9th grade, was like very proper. I don't even think he didn't do any kind of like substances. He didn't even take the occasional puff off a joint. And here he is 7 years later with like a tie-dye shirt open, long hippie hair, a skateboard, and he's like clearly just like tripping off acid. He's like swaying and like looking really deeply into my eyes and shit. And he's asking me if I want to buy him fucking acid. Like, nah, dude, it's all good. I don't want any acid. Sega Infinite says, "So where are the rest of the Razzies? I feel like a one-man audience." I think you might be a one-man audience tonight, man. Unless the other Razzies are just backgrounding right now. It's definitely not popping. It was popping off earlier. I think everyone left when Mr. Mark Hyder left. They came here for Mark. Came here for Mark, stayed for the Tommy Sings. Jess Gaming's probably still here too. Alright, let's do full subs. Full defensive subs. Hell yeah. That looks good to me. No, I didn't buy the acid, dude. I'm not into that. Yeah, I'm not into that. I can't trust that. It's a chemical, dude. You don't know what kind of... You don't know who's making it, where they get it from, what they've cut it with. You know, if I can go down to the shop and buy marijuana there, why the hell would I want to get anything else? Like, from a trusted source, you know what I mean?
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here. And
oh, God.
The home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down the pitch believe as well here?
The chance now at a crucial time in the match.
God damn, did you see that stupid little move he did? Oh, no. Yes, good. Great clearance. What window? Hang on. I'm on. Oh. Thanks for the heads up, man. Yeah, that'd be the Skype window. Thanks for the heads up. Let's get this win. I'm ready to get this win right here. The only enemy right now is the clock. It's all we have fighting against us. Now I'm trying to remember, Sega Infinite, you are from Australia, right? Or are you New Zealand? Either way, is fish and chips a popular food item where you live? If so, what kind of fish is usually used? Here, where I live in the Pacific Northwest, the fish is typically cod, the cheaper option, or halibut, which is quite expensive. To give you an example, and if you're from Australia, Canadian dollars are pretty much the same value as Australian dollars. Oh, look at this. Let's get another cheeky goal here. Yeah, dude, did you see that beautiful goal? Oh my god. Danny Graham. Now I see why you wanted that start, Danny Graham. Bearded bastard. Look at this. Wonderful run. Had, look at that. Beautiful goal. In fact, that is replay worthy. Left-footed, too. Look at this strike. I mean, the curl on this is incredible. This might be a better way to see the curl. Yeah, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful! I love it, man. Guarantee the win. And that's on the park the bus setting, too, which is kind of cool. Anyway, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar are basically on par. There's like, it's just a minor difference between the two. So, $20 at the local pub, $20 gets you 2 pieces of halibut and chips. Versus the cod, $16 for 2 pieces of cod and chips. And the pieces of cod are like way bigger. So, the cod does taste better though. It's also a lot meatier. Ah, dude, what a win. So let's see where we... I think we might have jumped a couple points in the standing there. Let's get in and find out, shall we?
English Football League Championship. Burnley 2.
What does the office want?
Park Rangers
An
2.
update.
Charlton Athletic 3. Huddersfield Town 0.
Found some more players for me, have ya? Alright, let's see.
Ipswich Town 1.
Hartlepool. This guy's from Hartlepool. Oh, good old Hartlepool. I'm really looking for that crossing stat. Anthony Knockhart. What? 4 mil? I'll inquire.
So what do those results mean to the league table?
How about Jordan Graham? Inquire about him. Raheem Sterling. Not interested.
In third, climbing the table are Derby County with 54 points. In fourth,
How about this guy? This Polish dude.
with 52 points, with a game in hand on the team above.
Heung-min Son. Oh, he's playing for Tottenham Hotspur. He's probably pretty pricey.
But only behind on goal.
Here's a winger.
In sixth, and falling
Andres Weimann from...
but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, rising up the
From...
Charlton Athletic.
That country is Austria.
In eighth, climbing the table are Queen's Park Rangers with 51 points, but only behind
Let's inquire.
goal difference. Bottom of the table, Rotherham United with 28 points, with a game in hand.
Connor Hunt, dude, this guy sucks.
And then reading up the table, second bottom, Milton Keynes Dons with 34 points.
So does this guy.
Bottom, Bolton Wanderers.
Solly March. Oh, Solly. You want to join my team, Solly? I reckon you do want to join my team. Jordan eBay. I'm just going to go nutty and, like, inquire about all these guys. No profile picture. No inquiry.
37 points, but only behind on goal difference.
Ooh, Alexandra Pato. This guy looks pretty good. He plays for Chelsea, though, so he's probably going to be pricey as hell. Same with Romelu. Romelu Lukaku. Yeah, that guy's probably going to be pricey as hell. Alright. Fish and chips is super popular, probably on level with burgers in terms of popularity. Usually, barramundi, or whiting, is used. I think in Aus, between 15 to 20 is about the average price. Nice, yeah, so it's the same as here. Yeah, dude, fish is awesome. I really like eating fish. Definitely not as filling as other meats, but you can feel good about eating it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna look at... I know barramundi is like a hugely popular fish in there, but what is it? Oh, barramundi. Asian sea bass. Oh god, an ugly looking fish. A super ugly looking fish. Oh mate, it got me a barramundi. Got me a big barramundi the other night. How about whiting? Oh shit, another super ugly looking fish. You Aussies like to eat the ugliest fucking animals, kangaroos included. Alright, let's see what this player conversation is. Thanks, boss. Told you that I would make the difference, boss. That was a great win for the team. Yes, Danny Graham, you certainly did make the difference, sir. Let me see if I can go back and review that match. I want to see who the goal scorers were. Okay, I go calendar. And it was this one here, Leeds. View fixture. What? Alright, apparently I can't review it. So now we're up against a World Cup match. But first we have some player development to take care of. I don't know about this guy, center forward. I suppose he can play striker. Oh my god, 71 agility? This dude's 15, he's got 71 agility? Oh, I gotta develop this player, dude, he's good. Give him a few drills. He's only 15. A lot of his stats are really strong, so... Let's see what else we can develop in him. Hang on. We'll do the dribble course. And let's see. Got a goalkeeper who needs some development. Bento Negrao. Future star goalkeeper of Blackburn FC. In fact, I think he's already better than our current goalkeepers. Gonna get the start pretty soon. Oh shit, Second Infant says, dude, emu meat is the best. They're one of the ugliest creatures on the planet. Damn straight. They're like small ostriches, but... I don't know, I've never tried it. I don't... You know, it certainly doesn't... Those emus don't grow around here. I'm sure there are emu farms out here somewhere, but... I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about trying it. An Young Woo, 3,100,000. Oh god, this guy 13 million. 2 million, that's Solly March. Ooh, so now it's gonna come down to Jordan Graham or Solly March. Jordan eBay, we don't want you. So I do have some players to look into, for sure. Here we go, World Cup qualifier. Peru. Ooh, Mikhail Ziedro. Oh my god, Heung Min Son, they want 16 mil? No thanks. Andres Wyman, 4 million too? No thanks. I'm gonna look at those other players though. Oh god, we're playing Brazil. Brazil's pretty good. Hang on, I'm gonna check something out here. The chat seems so dead. I mean, I think everyone just left. They're just done. They're done with the Razzie stream tonight. I feel like John Fears. Where'd everyone go? Let's see. Let's see how many people are watching right now. I'm gonna call you out. God, we're playing Brazil. Brazil's pretty... 7 watching. Hey, shout out to all 7 of you watching. You guys are awesome. You guys and girls are awesome. Can't be discriminatory. Jangabil Sakin says, something in Cyrillic. I don't know what that means. Oh, it says hi there. He says hi there. Wow, Google. Google, Google is awesome. Hi there. Hey. Dzień dobry. Or... Oh, what was... Oh, I knew how to say good night, but I can't remember how to say it. Hang on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up, because I know noche is night. Oh, what? Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Dobrej noche. Dobrej noche. There's another one too. Dobrej noche, and there's one more way to say it. Spokojni noche. Yeah, spokojni noche. Yeah, man. I know how to speak it a few different languages. Or at least I can pass off that I can. Apparently, Sega Infinite says that emu is similar to beef, but with way more iron and little fat. Pretty healthy as far as red meat goes. Yeah, that's true. Peru versus Brazil. Let's do red versus blue. Spokojnie noche, spokojnie noche. How do you say good night in Australian? Is it like, oi cunt, you fucking cunt, hey cunt? Is that good night in Australian? a little bit of a Australian joke for you. Alright, skip that. Those drills are no good.
Look in your morning papers and you'll see this described as an international friendly.
I love how the announcer comes in so fucking hyped up. Look at your local papers and you'll see this described as an international friendly. Like, bro, calm down. I understand you're hyped up to be announcing this match, but you know. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a goal. I can feel it already. Have that cross. No. Their defense is too good. No. The Brazilians. The Brazilians. The Brazilians. They're so good. They're so fucking good at soccer. How did they get so good at soccer? What kind of robotic implants do they have? Yes. They might be good at soccer, but guess what? My Peruvian team, we've got heart. We've got soul, baby. We've got soul, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, so close. Ooh, so close. Kind of shot it right at the keeper, but you know what? It's perfectly okay, because get it back with a header. Oh, shit. Another corner kick, though. Let's do it this time, boys. Oh, the keeper came up with a punch. Oh, God. Let's get a goal. Come on. Early goals are the best. Early goals are the best. It just relieves so much stress. Oh, let's go. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Aye. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's the interception everyone's looking for. Damn. So apparently in Australia they just say night. They shorten a lot of things. Good night, sleep tight, don't let this list of deadly animals bite. Oh man. You know what? I hate the saying good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, because I actually had bed bugs a few years ago in my bed and one other bed in my house. And it was bad news, man. It's like not chill at all. It's not cool. It fucking really sucks. Oh, beautiful try. But the reason why I had bed bugs is because all kinds of people would come to my house. Like, I always had friends over, and some of them weren't from like the nicest backgrounds, like probably spent a lot of time in very dirty places. So, you know, all it takes is like a bedbug egg on a piece of clothing, falls off in your bed, and, you know, whatever, incubates and turns into fucking infestation of bedbugs. And I had a lot of girls staying in my bed, and again, not from the nicest places, probably spent a lot of time in dirty, less than awesome accommodations, you know. So now I've got this paranoia that, like, anyone who fucking, like, sits on my bed or anything, you know, they put their backpack on my bed or something, I'm like, bro, just put that on the ground, please, you know. I'm not taking any fucking chances. Unless you've got the money to fumigate my house once the goddamn bedbugs show up, you know. Ooh, that was a really close chance there. Brazil's not playing as good as I thought they would. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm playing pretty awesome right here. Oh, until I make stupid passes like that. All right, let's get back on the defense. How was there no interception there? Luis Gustavo! I wish that the announcers got that hyped when it was my chances, my opportunities. This is another really good song. This used to be my intro, but I've adopted a new intro. Alright, let's get hyped up. Let's get hyped up. Oh, 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 it's Hulk. It's the Incredible Hulk. Clear that. I like how my goalie just tackled one of his teammates. Get out of the way. That's my ball, you goof. Beautiful pass. What else can we do? Get that. Get that. Oh. Supposed to put the heat on, man. Supposed to start running fast in that situation. Come on, let's pressure. I wish I had a really, really fast player. Could you imagine if you just had like if you hacked a really fast player? Alright, alright. Alright, alright, okay. I see what you're working with here. Oh, you're working with some bad passes there, MrRazmuss. It's not good enough. Oh, it's not good enough. Not good enough. Oh, 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 oh. Oh! Brazil! Brazil! I'm coming for you, Brazil! I'm gonna take your World Cup spot. I mean it. I'm not just... These aren't empty threats. I mean it. I'm gonna come through and... Brazil, watch out. Watch your back, Brazil. You gotta be careful that one of those motorcycle thieves doesn't come up and get you. Oh, shit. I see what they're doing. They're running me down. They're making my team run more than we need to. Oh, Vargas. Let's go, Vargas. Have the cross. And the cross was to no one. That was shitty. Good old waste of possession. My dream is to get possession in that deep offensive zone someday. Just let them fuck up and just get a nice little bit of possession. I mean, that'd be awesome. Ooh, Neymar. Neymar, you suck, dude. Neymar, you're overrated. Beautiful clearance. Oh, damn, dude. Chat's blowing up. What? Foul? Where's the foul at? Are we gonna get a replay of this? I think the card came out. Oh, man. This is not good. Big fatty Hulk's coming in. I think that was a deflection off the wall.
You'll have to do a lot better from these sort of opportunities.
Hey, Pokebro Caleb. Caleb Bro Pokey. Yeah, man, the chat has been dead. It's like an echo chamber.
Neither about to give the ball up.
Oh, come on, go for that. Damn, halftime.
Never really came to life. All very friendly. The games just lacked a bit of edge.
Caleb says, am I the reason why most of the chat chats? Probably. I'd assume so. You're a baller, dude. Oh. Look at that opportunity. That should have been a goal. That really should have been a goal, but I shot it right at the keeper. What can you do, though? Sometimes it just happens that way. Right. Oh, I could do one substitution. I could do one, but I'd rather wait. Wow. Look at how evenly matched these two are. There's like no difference between these two players. I'm just gonna check one more thing here. They're all really good shots. Okay, I should just take a hell of a lot of shots with these players. Hope for a long ball.
Start of the second half, and Brazil need to find a little bit more in these next 45 minutes.
Neymar's a wimp, dude. Neymar's a big-time wimp. He broke his back or something in the World Cup last time. Not cool, man. Not cool. You're a professional soccer player. You're supposed to be able to withstand that kind of abuse. Oh, let's go. Yes, go. Go, Carrillo. Have that shot. Oh. No. Dude, why does it happen like this for me every time? Look at this. Has a great attempt at goal. And look at this. Takes the shot. Save. Why doesn't he fucking shoot it when I get the ball again? He just... Oh, I'm going to take a touch first. Oh, you know what? I'd better just take a touch instead of just fucking booting it into the empty net. I better just take a touch, you know, and kick it to the goalie. Garbage. Garbage, I say. Ah, man. Oh, man. What can you do? What can you do? Not a whole lot. Oh, shit. Well, I better be able to get some defense happening here because this is not a good situation.
Brazil looking dangerous. Good passing. Tries his luck.
Oh, if that went in, man. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. If that freaking went in, I'd be choked. Come on, man. We just need to get possession back. That's all it is. Come on, Hulk. You fucking goof. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Farfan. Here we go. Here we go. No. One through ball too many. I have to remember to take a long shot.
Not easily shaken off the ball, is he? Switching the play to the other flag.
Come on.
Neymar.
Come on.
Clifford.
Gotta show these Brazilians who's boss in South America. South America. Uh-oh. Hulk, dude. Hulk has some incredible stamina, dude. Wow, 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 wow. I got so lucky. Thank you, keeper. Thank you, keeper. Thank you, keeper. Oh, come on. Get rid of that. Oh, oh, I almost got that. Oh, it makes me cry a little bit inside when that happens. I'm playing super aggressive right now, and I don't know, man. It's like hit and miss. Alright, you know what? Substitution is in order. Let's go for a new striker. Pizarro, I'm sorry. Desa's going in for you. Pokebro says apparently by law was raped. By law. What do you mean, dude? You gotta be more specific than that. I've seen you mentioning something like that the past couple times you come in here, but
Thiago Silva.
come on, man.
Play there. Daniel Alves. You saw that developing. Didn't
All right.
stop the attack at source.
Let's develop something here.
Carrillo.
Oh, seriously? I see. The Brazilians are in that, like, greasy type of game. They're in that really greasy type of game. They let me run all over them for the first half an hour. And now, the tables have turned, Darkness.
Carrillo.
There we go. No. No. No, no, no. No. Okay, let's get a bloody goal here. Shit.
Defending that, alive to the possibilities there.
Brazil's too good. Wait, don't say that. Don't give up. Don't give up.
One wing to the other. Unable to keep hold of the ball.
Don't give up. Hashtag have hope. Hashtag pray. Hashtag live life. Love life. Hashtag Speedo Spero. Fucking Speedo Spero, dude. Speedo Spero. Oh, that... No chance. Didn't even challenge the keeper. Didn't even get him moving. Speedo Spero. Oh, God. Oh, corner kick. Corner kick, man.
Brazilian substitute coming on here.
Nice, dude. Thanks for the shout-outs, man. Make sure it's a proper shout-out. You know, no Razmarants bullshit. Make sure you say proper channel name and everything. Alright, we're gonna get some more subs in here. Let's hope for the best. Oh, it's late in the match. They've got a corner kick. This could be some extremely bad news. Oh, keeper, thank you so much. Another corner kick. Keeper's ball. How? How? What's going on? Do you see that? It's crazy. It's crazy shit, man. Crazy shit, man. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, 6 minutes left, dude. And this is, I think, going to be going to a shootout or penalty kicks if I can't get a goal here or if the other team fails to score. That's not what I want. I do not want penalty kicks. Oh, another corner kick, or is that an offside? Offside. Thank God. Thank God. This is intense, man. I don't know. Oh, 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 oh. Ballon. Or Bayon. No, why must I make such shitty decisions with the ball? 2 minutes of extra time. If anyone's getting a goal, it will not be Brazil. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Or maybe this is an oh, yes. Maybe this is an oh, yes. Oh! Oh, so close! So close! Alright. We're gonna go for the corner kick. We're gonna go for the corner. No, are you serious? Damn. That's a draw. Is it gonna go to extra time, or, I mean, penalties? Or are we done? I think we're done. Oh, a draw is a lot better than a loss, dude. I'm telling you that. Whew.
Oh, shout out to Raz, shout out to Fears, shout out to Caleb. Check them out on youtube.com/.
Now we play Venezuela? Oh god, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Oh man, so Sega Infinite, I saw your recent video about Uncharted 4 crashing. And at first I thought I had muted everything on my computer or something, so I double checked, but no. There was sound. There was sound, but you know what was funny is one of the comments was like, oh yeah, dude, good decision not to use sound on this one, but there was definitely volume. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Let me check my tablet as well. Let me double check things here. By the way, Instagram got changed, man. Damn, Instagram changed. Nice, I'm getting a lot of positivity on my new post, so that's encouraging. By the way, I want to tell you guys my new life motto. Esto Perpetua. Esto Perpetua. I was thinking about it last time. I thought, you know what? I need a life motto because I don't have a life motto. And you know what? I don't exactly have a passion in life. Like, I'm passionate about a lot of different things, but I'm not, like, obsessively passionate about certain things. And you know what I mean by that, right? Like, some people are obsessively passionate about certain things, and it, you know, turns into a career for them, or at least a very, you know, successful hobby. I'm passionate about entertaining on YouTube. I love it. I'm passionate about cooking. But anyway, I figured out, you know what, I need a life motto. Maybe that'll help out. So last night I came up with a new life motto. Not even a new one, just a life motto. And that life motto is Esto Perpetua. Which means, let this be eternal. Or may this be eternal. Yeah, man. That's my life motto from here on out. It also happens to be the state motto of Idaho, but put that aside, it's also my MrRazmuss life motto. Yeah, today was a really interesting day for me, man. Like, it kind of changed my perspective on a lot of things. My drug is dubstep. No, I'm kidding. I don't like to refer to alcohol as a drug. It is a mind-altering substance, but I don't consider it a drug, you know? When the word drug, I consider the word drug to be something manufactured or prepared. Like, alcohol is a naturally occurring byproduct of fermentation. Marijuana, or THC, is a naturally occurring substance in a plant. But I consider drugs to be LSD, cocaine. Well, cocaine also a little bit more natural too, but I don't like cocaine, so I just call it a drug. And that's kind of contradictory to what my whole mind state is, right? Like, anyway, I don't think drugs are good. In the sense of manufactured, especially prescription drugs like OxyContin. You know, those painkiller drugs. A lot of those are really, 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 really bad for you. A lot of people die from using things like that. So here's a weird thing. I've got a left back in the center back position for some reason. This guy right foot. Oops, what is this guy? Right foot. Alright, they can stay as they are. Sega Infinite's motto is your shout, yeah? I don't know what that means, but sounds like a good motto. Alright, I think I might have a better squad figured out here. This guy, Pizarro, he's got a pretty good shot and pretty good physical, but he's slow. So I think what I'm going to do is switch him out, and he can come in halftime or something for a bit of a boost. Sega says, Raz, what about opium? Well, opium is the original opiate, and I don't think there's any good in opium. Your shout is Aussie slang for, are you buying the next round of beer, liquor, whatever. Your shout, yeah? That's your life motto? Your shout, yeah? Oh, man. Are you a big fan of the pubs? Sega Infinite? I'm a huge fan of the pubs, man. I love me a good pub. Definitely, dude. Pubs are the shit, man. Pokebro Caleb asked if I've got Zambrono on the Peruvian squad. I don't think so. Marvelous atmosphere. Alright, these guys should be a little bit easier than Brazil. But given the fact that I didn't lose to Brazil and didn't beat Brazil, it was just a draw, something tells me I might have to face them later on. And don't forget, I've still got all the European teams in the World Cup to think about. There's a goal! Oh, what a good save by the goalie. Dude, that was a really, really good attempt. Look at this. Oh, just extremely good reactions by the keeper. Oops. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Peru. Peru. Peru, Peru, Peru. What's the main city in Peru? Is it Quito? Cusco? I don't even remember. I had to learn all that when I took Spanish class in high school. I had to learn the South American capital cities.
Good stuff.
Terrible. That was actually really terrible. I know you said good stuff, but...
Referee and linesman agreed on a throw-in.
Poke, bro, why are you not hyped? Get hyped, bro.
Get hyped up! This is Peru versus Colombia. Oh wait, no. Peru versus Venezuela.
A country in the middle of a crisis, and a country with a large amount of tourists. Have that shot. Yeah, dude, that's how you score a beautiful freaking goal. Woo! I'm gonna play my favorite song in honor of that. My favorite song on this playlist. It's not my favorite song in general. Oh, of course, that means I gotta find it again. This song's getting pretty hypey. This song's kind of aggressive. Well, I got me hood on. About to go do some kind of crime. Gonna smash up a shop front window. That's how aggressive I feel, mate. Gonna take some whippets. Oh, what? The song ain't even on here. Bruh. Bruh. I can't have missed it. Just looking for that red circle. Hang on, I'm gonna double check. Second time. Don't tell me it's gone. Not my favorite song. I'm not seeing it. There's one video that's been made private on this playlist, so maybe that's the one that I've been using for my intro. I hope not. Then again, it'd be a little bit of an honor if it was my intro that caused that. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and restart this playlist, because I know where it's at from the start of the playlist. There it is.
Back from the dead.
Yeah, man, a little bit late for a celebration, but you know what? Celebration! Celebration, man! Hell yeah, man! Look at this. This was actually really nice. A little bit of a turn. Pow! Right in the corner. Yeah, dude. Well struck.
Invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready?
Alright, now we can just play defensive. And sit back on our haunches.
So we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Yeah! I love this song, man. It's so hypey.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Better grab that controller before they score a goal. Ah, it's a free kick, you cocksuckers. If they score here, I'll be so choked. Uh-oh. Oh, that was so close. Caleb, this song is called Back from the Dead by Desmeon. D-E-S-M-E-O-N. Available on No Copyright Sounds on YouTube. I noticed that Fear started using No Copyright Sounds in his videos, but I don't think he properly credited them. There's like a whole specific kind of like thing you have to put in your description if you want to use their songs. And Fears just said, oh, music provided by nocopyrightmusic.com or something like that. It doesn't work that way, Fears. You gotta put their little disclaimer.
We're back from the dead.
A little skill move. Whoops. Yeah. This song's crazy, dude. Fear says, Sam, I am loving your new outlook on life, man. You can do it, buddy. Living the positive energy. Yeah, man. Thanks, Fears. I love it, dude. Fears, did I tell you my new life motto? By the way, Fears, I don't know if you caught the story, but I actually went and prayed at a church before I went and did that test, and I think that gave me a little bit of strength, man. It gave me the inspiration and the strength to see it through all the way. And I actually went and had a couple beers before I took the test, too, so that definitely helped calm my nerves, center my energy. Why'd that song just stop? Might have to go check that out. It's probably wanting to play in 1080p. Like, bro, I'm trying to stream music, not trying to watch like a sick video. I don't need 1080p for a stream. For a music stream. Oh, the skill moves. The skill moves. Oh. The skill moves had to come to an end. I only know like 2 skill moves. Step over, and all I do is just rotate the fucking right stick and hope that it works. Fears, my motto is Esto Perpetua, which means let this be eternal, or let this be forever. Let this be perpetual. Oh, Fears is calling in. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. How you doing, Fears?
I'm doing good. So tell me the motto, man.
All right, the motto is Esto Perpetua. It's a Latin motto, and it means may this be eternal, or may this be forever.
I'm liking it, man.
Yeah, it happens to be the state motto of Idaho, but I've adopted it as my own.
That's awesome.
And did you hear that the story of what I did today?
Well, I've been kind of tuning in and out of the stream, going in and out because I had to edit and I had to go on a security walk. But
right.
Yeah, I heard a bit of it, but tell me the rest.
Well, I mean, I know that this would hit home for you because I know that you are a somewhat religious guy, right? And
I am.
You know, I don't claim to be I'm not a religious guy, but I'm a spiritual person. And I respect what the church represents and the good that it can do for people. And today, before I went and did the test, I took this rosary that my grandma gave me, and I went to the church and I said a little prayer, asking God to guide me on the path that He chooses. And that gave me a little bit of confidence and reassurance, you know?
That's awesome, man. Like, now, when you were young, like, did your parents, like, raise you on a certain type of religion? Because, like, my mom...
No, it was my grandparents were the main influence. My grandparents from Germany. They were heavily Catholic.
Okay.
And, you know, they were nothing but successful and kind and really awesome people. So I figure that influenced me to realize that, you know, the church isn't all that bad that it's made up to be. You know, I didn't have a bad experience with religious people, you know?
Awesome, dude. Yeah, like, my mom was a devoted Catholic, and then, like, whenever she married my dad, she turned Christian for my dad, and my dad's been like a devout Christian, and so I was raised a little mixture of both, like Catholic and Christian.
Well, Catholicism is just a branch of Christianity, right?
Yeah, it's a form of Christianity, but my dad wasn't that form. He was just like they call it like a non-denominational Christian. So
okay, yeah.
My dad was that, and my mom was like I'm talking a very devoted Catholic.
If I were to have a denomination for my faith, I think it would probably be like I gravitate more towards the Anglican Church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know the Catholic Church does have like a lot of negative associations, but it's also the like biggest church in the world, right?
It's pretty huge.
Yeah, but like I say, I don't identify as a Christian. You know, I don't identify as like a devout Christian or anything, but I respect religion. I respect religion of all kinds, and again, like what it can do for people. But I feel I'm most familiar with Christianity. Therefore, I believe for me it's most fitting to go to a Christian church when I choose to pray. You know.
That's awesome, man. Like, I'm proud of you, buddy. Like, as I said, like how I always say on my channel, like, I kind of know what you were kind of going through, because like I got made fun of a lot when I was a kid, so it gave me a lot of depression. But I also like had depression of, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man, you know, and like
Right.
like when I mean make it, like in the film industry. But then I thought, you know what, like screw all those people, like Fears ain't gonna give up. Nobody should give up. So like when I made my channel, I was like, I don't really have a like a slogan like how Roman has Smile More. I guess if I had to pick a slogan, it's just nothing but positive energy.
Oh yeah.
Positive energy will change your life. Just keep positive, keep doing your thing, keep rocking, and eventually you'll see like a change.
That's right.
So I'm definitely proud of you, buddy, and way to kick some ass on that. Now, is it? I didn't hear this part of the story. Is it your full license?
No, it's a learner's permit. So I'm stuck with this for a year, and then I can take a road test and become an independent driver.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, there are limitations, but you know, I'm just so happy that I got it done. You know, I mean, like I said before, it was the source of so much guilt and shame and you know, disappointment for myself that I never got it, and it was a vicious cycle, because that's what kept me from trying and getting it again. You know.
Yeah.
But like I say, this year has been so good to me. Because of because of my positive outlook on life, this recent, like since January, you know, the very first month of this year.
Yeah.
And 5 months in, and I've been doing very well. You know what I mean? Making a decision to live healthier, making the decision to finally get over that hurdle that held me back for so long, which was getting this learner's permit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Sam? Like, what else besides like failing at the learner's permit? Like, what else in your life caused the depression? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
A lot of self-doubt, failure. Like a lot of regret too. I regretted not applying myself more in high school.
Okay.
I had to do an extra half year of high school because I did so poorly. Like, I just didn't bother going to class a lot of the time, and I failed. It was only like PE that I failed, but you know, I did do extra high school, and I just felt like I wasted a lot of my years, and that caused me a lot of disappointment. But now it's like, you know what? It's not like I'm an old man. You know what I mean? There's still so much life to live, and like to live it sad about 4 years of my life that I didn't do so well in, like that's not the way to go about it.
Well, I mean, definitely, like, you know, it's all about growing up, man. Like, I made so many bad decisions when I was a kid. I wasted a lot of time in front of the TV because I would always be like, oh, well, whenever I get to be an adult, then I'll worry about it. And my dad's like, no, Fears, you should like worry about it now. Like, you should like start like applying to jobs and stuff. And I just didn't listen to my dad, and I was like, you know what? He was right the whole time, because now I'm just making up for it. Like, now that I'm 32, I'd say the last 3 years, almost every day I've applied for a film job. And my dad can see like the effort I'm putting in. And he's like, well, I'm not going to say I was right, John, because you already know I'm right. And I'm like, no, Dad, you can say it. You were totally right. I definitely bullshitted around back then.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried every once in a while, but not to the effort that I'm like putting in now, like editing a video every day and applying.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's a combination of things, and no one has an easy life, whether you're rich, privileged, whatever. No one has an easy life, and I think once you can get over that, you know, life is all about overcoming the struggles and how you deal with negativity and how you stay positive through the worst things that could happen to you. You know, those are the defining characteristics. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're preaching to the choir, man. I hear you.
Preaching to the choir.
Like, I'm not going to say a person's name, but it took me a long time to get over a certain someone that was really special in my life. But look at me now. Fears is on a dating site. I'm talking to like 6 or 7 chicks at one time, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I think an appropriate dude is in order.
You know what I say to that, Fears?
What's up?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was like going ballistic. Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Well, I could go even more ballistic, but it ain't the right time of night for that.
Yeah, I know. Pierce is on his second cup of coffee at work. I was falling asleep. I'm glad that me and Mike went out vlogging today because we got some epic footage, and I can't tell you where we went because it would spoil it for you guys. But I was so tired. Mike texted me 9 in the morning. He was like, "Pierce, meet me up at Walmart 9:30," and I had just woke up at night, so I had to quickly get there. And he's like, "Well, you don't have to be at work till 5, Pierce, so let's just go nuts and hang out all day." And I was like, "All right, man."
Awesome. That's cool. I'm really glad that you rekindled that friendship with Mike because you guys are clearly good buddies, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sega Infinite's been going ballistic in the chat.
I've been seeing them go nuts. Are you a Baptist, Pierce? John Pierce in the house.
He's asking if you were baptized.
I am baptized. I got baptized a long time ago.
Yeah, probably when you were born, right?
No, in certain religions, you can do. I got baptized twice. There's when you're a baby, you get baptized.
And then there's a confirmation, right?
A confirmation, when I was around 9 or 10, where they dip you underneath the water.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sega Infinite says you got the learner's permit. Great stuff, man. It's definitely a great thing to have. Yes, it is. And I was, it's been expressed several times in this live stream. Just the failure to do so for so long in my life was a huge source of negativity and bad mind state. A lot of shame, dude. I felt a lot of shame, especially concerning family, because my family is awesome and they're all very successful people, and it's oh yeah, there's Sam who doesn't have his learner's permit, doesn't go to college, or doesn't go to university or whatever.
I wouldn't say it's shame, just you haven't figured it out.
No, for me it was shame. It was a source of personal shame, I'm telling you that for sure.
I just think sometimes people it takes them longer to figure things out. I could say I'm super jealous of my brother. He's got a girlfriend. He's probably gonna get married to this girl, and she's the nicest girl ever. And he picked a very safe degree, but he also loves it, so it worked out for him. He loves cars, anything about cars, taking them apart, driving them, whatever. He got a mechanical engineering degree. Got the first job that they offered him, and it's an amazing job in Kansas City, Missouri.
Awesome.
And he just bought a house, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago. But I'm still with my parents. But he respects me because he's I know you're not going to give up on your passion for film. And he's if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't do it. He's just really try and get out of mom and dad's. And I was dude, I'm trying. I'm because I don't want to be a burden to them. But yeah, it's coming along.
Awesome. And yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. Life is awesome, and I know a lot of people struggle with feeling down, and if anyone watching right now is someone who has struggled or is struggling with feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling like you don't have any motivation to do anything, don't forget that life is awesome, and there are things that you do enjoy doing. You might have just forgotten that you enjoy doing them, There's no reason to sit around and wallow in your own sorrow. And if it's something as small as getting off your butt and outside and walking around, breathing in the summer air that we're coming into, looking at the glory of nature, the flowers, the trees, the plants, the green grass, the blue sky, the fluffy white clouds, get out and do that. Go have a walk. That can do leaps and bounds for feeling great. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Preach it, brother.
And I know that this channel, there's been some negative shit happen with my channel, and there's been some very unsavory things going down, but don't let that sway your mind state,
Well, to be honest, Sam, in your defense, most of that negativity stuff, from what I've noticed, is Tommy's fault because he's unwilling to
Well, no, it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault.
Put the past in the past.
I'm not gonna put any blame on anybody, but yeah, but no, you're right. Tommy does have an issue putting things in the past, and I don't know. I think He hasn't spoken directly to me about it, but from his allusions during his live streams, like, clearly he alluded to me in his last live stream, and, like, you know, it seems to me that he maybe wants to get over it, but it's so hard, it's so cryptic. He's always been that way with me, very cryptic, you know, like, he doesn't say anything directly. He doesn't say, hey, Sam, I think this, that, and the other thing about you, and you should be doing this, that, the other thing. It's always these cryptic messages, and that makes it more difficult, you know?
Like, give me an example of a cryptic message. I'm just curious.
Like, saying something like, oh, you know, certain people will do certain things, I'm trying to be the better man here, like...
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but... I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Well, someone was telling me today that hands down their favorite stream was the last coffee one. And I would have to tend to agree with them.
Oh, yeah, man.
Because we had a lot of funny things happen there.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, one of the funniest things was when someone made Fears believe that old guy behind me was flicking me off, and then the guy looked at me and started laughing and was like, I would never just flick off a random person. And I was like, well, there you go, buddy. I'll see you later.
I don't know if you noticed, but he said, I don't roll that way.
Yeah, I did hear him say that, and I wanted to laugh right there in his face, but I contained myself.
I thought that was great. I was like, dude, this guy's kind of old, but, like, you know what? He seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, he seemed to. I mean, I talked to him, like, when I came in, because I've seen him before there at the coffee shop. And I gave him one of my business cards one time. He's like, hey, can you edit anything? I was like, I can edit anything you want. Just give me some footage and give me some cash. And he's like, well, I'll definitely... No, cash.
Yeah, I know, cash.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do it for free.
What would you charge him? To edit a 3-minute video, what would you charge him?
Well, it depends on how long. Because, like, one of my very first commission videos I did, it was a birthday party. And it was, like, a full night. I just said, give me $50.
Okay.
But for like if it was like a 3-minute video, I'd be like, just give me like $10-15. So it depends on how long I have to work on it. Like the biggest one I ever did was when I was in film school. Somebody forgot to turn in their final project, and my roommate begged me to edit his final project, and I worked on it for 5 days, and he said, Fears, I'll give you $500 if you do this for me, because if I don't turn it in, I'm not going to graduate. And I said, all right, that seems fair. Like $100 a day for 5 days. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
Wow. Can you hear me? Fears?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what's happening, but my keyboard doesn't work, and my mouse doesn't work. I've lost all my peripherals.
I mean, I can still hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just lost my keyboard and mouse ability for some reason.
Oh God!
This is not good.
Yeah, I'm just excited about when people like figure it out and like they decide to like be nothing but positive. I think it's great, man. I think it's awesome.
Fierce, I gotta address something Sega Infinite says. He says, I was watching an old Tommy Talks and he got mad at Hamza for not remembering a nickname that Hamza gave him, also not remembering it himself. He gets flustered at the weirdest things in some of his old bits. You know what? I have a theory about that Hamza nickname kerfuffle. Not long before that, it was like in the 2 or 3 weeks leading up to that, Tommy was dead set on the nickname the Man of Many Hats. He said, I wish people would call me the Man of Many Hats. And I said, well, why don't you just tell people to call you that? He said, no, it's not the same. People have to give you a nickname, right? Like, you have to... It has to be organic, basically, is what he was getting at. And I believe that in that live stream, I believe that he had coached Hamza, or said something like, Hamza, I'm going to ask you about this, and you just call me the Man of Many Hats. And I have a feeling that that's what happened, and Hamza might have either intentionally or unintentionally forgotten about the nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know why the hell my keyboard is not connected right now. I heard a little disconnect noise, which means some kind of peripheral was disconnected, but I hope my Logitech thing didn't just die.
Could it be your connection?
No, that has nothing to do with my hardware.
Oh, okay.
Sucks. I can't do anything. I can't get off this screen. I can't reconnect my controller. I wonder if the front USB hub just died on my computer. Hang on.
That would suck.
My computer's pretty old now. I blame Mark Hyder.
I blame Sega Camp.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, dude, maybe that USB thing is dead. That would suck so much. I plugged it in the back. Look, there's two USB things on my. There's a whole bunch of USB plugs at the back of my computer and two of them at the front.
Oh, okay.
And I think the ones at the front might have just died.
Oh, that sucks. That means you gotta rebuy all those wires.
Well, if I do anything, I'll probably just get a new case or something because my PC's pretty old.
I'm just putting the finishing touches on a new video.
Oh man, everything's all laggy now. Okay. Well, it's kind of a fitting time ending the live stream anyways at on the hour, so.
Alright, well I'm gonna take off, man.
Alright, Fears, well it's good to hear from you, man.
Alright, later, buddy. Later, guys.
Peace. Nice. So that was Mr. Fears. Oh god, why is my computer acting up? It's always out of the blue. Like when everything's been working for a while, then all of a sudden it just shits the bed. Maybe it's this crazy dubstep music that's messing everything up. I can close that. Oh. Now it's trying to install drivers. Since I switched the USB thing, it's trying to install drivers on my computer. It's taking so long. I get stuck at 1%. Maybe I got hacked. Maybe I got hacked by the master hacker and he's just messing with me. Maybe it's the grimy ghost. Oh no. Grimy, if this is you, please. Please, no, Grimy. Please. I can't handle this grimy ghost. Please. Everything's getting all fucked up. It's so slow. Why is it so slow? Look at this. Hang on, I'm gonna try and show you guys this. Come on. Come on, iTunes. Okay, here we go. Look, installing device. And it's been stuck at this for a very long time. Alright, how about a little bit of troubleshooting with Raz? I'm gonna take that little chip. I'm gonna put it on the front again. Let's see if that changes anything. Oh, the front is dead! The front USB is dead! Oh my god, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. Maybe I need to get one of those new Fandangle USB hubs. Come on. Alright, it's in. It's in! I think it's in! Yeah, that looks like it's working. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everything's just getting all fucked up. It's all gone to shit. I'm telling you that. It's all gone to shit. Alright. Oh, my stream is apparently super bad right now, too. Even though it says it's got the amount of stream bitrate that it's supposed to have. Sega Infinite, you are correct. A nickname does need to roll off the tongue. That's why I call all of you viewers Razzies. All you great friends of mine. Razzies. The old Razzies. That kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Alright. Well, I'm going to end the stream because... Screw that playlist. I'm going to end the stream because... a little bit of technical difficulties. It's been a good stream. So I thank you very much for watching, each and every one of you. Don't forget to check out my subreddit. Link below. Don't forget to like my Instagram page. Link below. Instagram. Hit me on that Instagram. Anyway. If it weren't for you Razzies, I wouldn't be where I am today. I know, that doesn't mean I wouldn't be super successful making tons of money off YouTube. I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, I wouldn't be where I am today without my viewers. Like 8 million subscribers. Fuck that, man. Corporate endorsement got you there. But anyway, I wouldn't be in this positive state of mind I am in now and have been for the past 5 months or more. If it weren't for you awesome Razzies, you viewers, you audience members, friends of mine, fans of mine, you guys rock. Y'all are awesome. You rock and you are a rock. So keep that in mind. Keep steady. And until the next time that we meet, please do me a favor. Delete all your vlogs. No, I'm just kidding. Do me a favor and don't get lost. Because if you get lost, I'll be pretty disappointed in you. You know, I've told you where the Razmus Rants happens. And if you subscribe, you'll be the very first one to know when I go live and do this crazy thing on YouTube. So again, thanks for watching, and don't get lost.